Hi guys, and welcome to another Watch Geek video and another unboxing and first impressions. I'm really excited about unboxing this one, and although the box is barely fitting into my shot, I wanted to show you what you get for $200. Today we're unboxing an Englemaan watch, and Englemaan is one of those Chinese brands that copies, or should I say makes homages of very popular watches. In this instance, it's a Sinn watches, but they not only copied the design, they actually copied the way Sinn watches are built. But first, let's see for $200 what you get. You get a very big box. Inside you get their gift bag, as you can see, for storing things later. You get a set of straps because the watch does come on a bracelet. Then you get to the watch that's been packed very carefully. As you can see, let's remove those things. This is the box itself. Inside you get documents and a user manual in this protective pouch. Then we remove this. You get a very nicely looking tool for removing the straps, changing the straps. As you can see, very cool, and it really looks incredibly high quality, surprisingly. This is the main, so you get a carrying box made of leather or leatherette, but it's a very chunky, very nice. And inside you get the watch itself. Now I went with Citadel UTC, so this is a GMT watch. The line is called Citadel, and it's their copy of the Sinn 856. And as you can see, it's a very true to the original. It's 40 millimeters by 48, 12.7 thick, but those are their measurements. I'll have the exact measurements in the corner of the screen. The watch comes with a sapphire crystal and anti-reflective coating. It comes with their proprietary Lume called True Glow or something like that. 200 meters of water resistance, screw-in crown, solid link bracelet with solid end links, solid links held with, let's see, screws. And you get a milled out clasp with on-the-fly adjustment. So this is pretty much anything and everything you might want from a micro brand, and it's priced at $200. And you get an automatic GMT movement Seiko NH34. And the cool thing is that even the original, the Sinn 856 UTC, comes with a Sellita SW330, which means that it's the same office GMT where the GMT hand is settable independently, not the hour hand. What that means is that Englemaan can actually up the Sinn by switching to, let's say, a Miyota, which is a true traveler's GMT, and you would basically get a better watch for more than 10 times less money, because the original Sinn is about $2,500 and this is $200. So now, before you start saying, yeah, but it's just a stolen design, this is not on the same level as Sinn, now we get to the party piece. The review that's going to follow after this unboxing is not just going to be showing me how well this is made under macro, but it's also going to be testing the case and bracelet, because this watch, just like the original that costs more than 10 times more, comes with a hardened steel. So this actually has a hardening process that's supposed to resist scratches, and that's one of the things that I'm going to be testing by the time I do the full review. It also comes with the same exact magnetic resistance as Sinn, because it does have a soft iron cage underneath. So let's get this straight. You get an automatic GMT with a sapphire crystal, solid link bracelet with solid links and links, a milled out clasp with on-the-fly adjustment, links held with screws, 200 meters of water resistance, screw-in crown, a magnetic resistance and scratch resistance, the same that you get on a Sinn watch for 10 times less. So I guess that's the next step when it comes to Chinese. At first, you copy the design, but now they started copying the technology to make these watches as good as the original. Now, the Sellita SW330 is naturally a better movement than the Seiko NH34. Well, like I said, if Englemaan wanted, they could switch to a Miyota series, and trust me, the Miyota to me is better than the Sellita SW330. They're incredibly accurate, they're incredibly robust, and you get a true traveler's GMT. Even if they doubled the price with that movement, this would still be a bargain. Now, as soon as I switch off the camera and go editing this video, this is going to be strapped onto my wrist, and I'm going to wear it 24/7 just to see how well this scratch resistant treatment is good, how good it is and how tough it is. But if we're going to base it on my previous experience with Boltony that I always praise on my channel, I wore their hardened steel all polished watch for 6 months straight, 24/7, not a single hairline scratch appeared. And this one being all brushed, even if you do scratch it, it's not going to be as noticeable. So anyways, I cannot believe that this watch is offering as much as it does for that price. But I guess it does because all the models on their webpage are constantly sold out. So they cannot make enough of these, as many as they sell. So before I start mumbling even more, let me do a Lume shot, put this on my wrist, and that's gonna be it for this unboxing and first impressions. But you definitely need to check this out. Now, I don't know how well it is made. I'll know that for the full review when I put it under macro. Like this, everything seems chunky, solid, and really well finished. But we're gonna have that for the review. So now let's charge the watch, charge the Lume to see how it looks, how this their proprietary Lume looks, and then we're gonna put it on my wrist, and that's gonna be it for today. So let me just charge the watch real quick. Okay, with the watch charged, let's wait for the camera to focus. But as you can see, even with the light still on, you can almost see it glowing. So I believe this Lume is gonna be excellent. So let me turn off the lights. And yes, this Lume is on the level of one of the best Seiko Lumes, my Emperor Tuna. On camera, I don't know how does it appear, but in person, it's actually glowing. Like you can actually light things. So as you can see, you can see my hand here because this is actually casting light out of the watch case. And even the date is lumed. I don't know if the camera is going to be able to focus, but as you can see, even though the date is lumed, which is a very cool detail. Wow. So cool. Okay, I can't wait to start wearing this every day to see how it wears and everything. But as you can see, this is on my small 6.5-inch wrist. It is 40 millimeters, so it is acceptable. And it's as large as I would go. Now, they do plan on making smaller versions, and they actually did a Reddit thread asking people what other dimensions should they include. I voted for 36. Naturally, this one in the UTC version, this is actually the correct size because of the thickness of 12.7, which is actually impressive given it's an automatic GMT with a soft tiring cage. But if this was 36, it would probably look too chunky. Like this, it's really well balanced. Wow. This is a seriously an impressive watch for the money, and I can't wait to put it under macro, and hopefully it's not going to disappoint because the Lume definitely doesn't disappoint. The Lume is amazing. Okay, so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Do stay tuned for the full review, but based on this alone, this is a no-brainer. If you like that Sinn design and Sinn look, this truly is a no-brainer. For $200, you cannot go wrong with this. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.